Minecraft needs more bosses like this. And the bosses that we're gonna see today are only going to get crazier and crazier. Starting with the Ancient Remnant. This boss is undoubtedly one of the most dangerous. Located deep inside the new Eye of the Desert Temple, it lies in wait for its next challenger. And if you're lucky enough to find one of its massive temple homes, you'll be met with equally terrifying trials that'll test your resolve. Jet flame traps can cook you alive if you're not careful, and poison darts will make you sick to your stomach. Ouch! But it's all worth it for that sweet, sweet treasure, especially the rarest item of all, the Desert Necklace, an item that you'll need to find if you want to face the Ancient Remnant in battle. And now that I have it, I can go kick his... Ow! Ah! Tornadoes? I forgot that these are one of the new mobs you'll face in here. The Guster. These swirling sands are forced by the Remnant to hunt down any player they find. They'll shoot sand out to hurt players before sucking them in and throwing them all around. Ah! Take it down quickly to earn a new weapon. A pocket of sand? Then make your way deep underground. For here lies the Ancient Remnant itself. When you first arrive, you'll find the area swarming with these lizard mummies. These undead were spawned from the Remnant's very bones to protect it, and can actually knock your weapons right out of your hands. Once you've braved the onslaught, pick up one of their dropped sickles and approach the boss's resting place. Pull out the Desert Necklace and prepare yourself as the mummified dinosaur finally awakens! Here we go! Very quickly, any player will realize the scope of the battle before them. The Ancient Remnant can stomp with such force that it creates earthquakes to knock players towards it, before smashing and swiping its tail to stun them. It can summon ancient runes from out of nowhere to drop on unprepared foes, or even charge forwards like a bull, breaking the blocks in its path. Though, by far its most dangerous attack is its ability to call forth the sand itself, creating tornadoes that not only deal damage and make it harder to see the monster, but that also apply the new Desert Curse effect. Players with this curse will find their controls completely reversed as they continually stumble into the path of oncoming attacks. But what good is this sand pouch? Oh, I can lob sand attacks of my own. Time to fight sand with sand. When you do finally take down this beast, you'll find loot well worth the effort. The first item you'll notice is the Sandstorm in a bottle. This special item allows players to transform themselves into a swirling tornado at will. While in this form, you can fly through the skies and avoid taking damage from nearby monsters, up until your sandstorm meter runs out. But it has infinite reuses. Then there's the Ancient Remnant's second drop, its Skull. This item summons the Modern Remnant, a smaller version of the boss that can be tamed with sniffer eggs. It's a ravenous little guy that'll attack any mob with powerful chomps. And it's immortal! If it takes too much damage, it'll just retreat back into its skull to be resummoned. You'll just need more sniffer eggs to tame it again. Then there's the Conductor. This melody-loving menace has made his home in the new musical marsh biome. I wonder why they call it that. Whoa! Are those skeletons playing instruments? That's adorable! Wait, why do I have so many negative status effects? Looks like this biome is not only home to the Conductor, but tons of other musical mobs! Looks like I lost him. But what's that noise? Throughout these swamps, a creeping song does play to lure poor players towards an empty clearing with pressure plates? Oh, I get it. This is where we'll meet the Conductor, but after we complete his master puzzle. Oops. Shoot. You just gotta press them in the right order to pass. Ha! Too easy. Hi? Well, this is the Conductor, and without hesitation, his presentation begins. Using his trusty instrument, along with the surrounding swamp, This boss is able to control the waters and every creature that resides in them. Choirs of singing fish will leap out to smack you. Hungry sharks will circle to get a taste of the melody. And me! Yow! But even then, when you get in close to attack, his pet whale will hoist him off the stage to help keep him safe while he attacks from afar. Ah! There's bubbles everywhere! Ew! Tastes like soap. Keep in tune with him though, and in time, you'll be able to knock him down for good to acquire his coveted treasure, one of 7 musical instruments. These items are special because not only can you actually play them, but when they're played, you'll find yourself buffed with status effects depending on the instrument. You can get speed from the trumpet, strength from the guitar, and levitation from the triangle? Okay. I'd like to come down now. Hello? Anyone? And you can choose to summon him again whenever you want by completing his puzzle. So it makes it easy to collect all 7 instruments. And you're gonna need their buffs for the Hullbreaker. A deep-seated fear of mine are the unknowns in the darkest depths of the ocean. And this beast just proves that I'm right! The Hullbreaker lurks in a new biome known as the Abyssal Chasm. Here, it patrols to guard the sunken ruins of long-forgotten laboratories and their treasures. With copper, you can make a diving suit. Using it, once down below, you just gotta make sure to stay on constant alert for any sign of the Hullbreaker, as he tends to reveal himself when you least expect. Not gonna lie, I thought he would cut me off. Ah! Nope! Swim, Bonks! Swim! Oh! Submarine! I wonder if it still works. And into the water. Now that eel doesn't stand a chance! When exploring the Hullbreaker's domain, you'll also have to watch out for the chasm's other residents, like these guardian mines. If you touch one, it does that. Still, it's the mages you really have to worry about. They see the Hullbreaker as a sort of god, and will do everything they can to weaken its prey, like shooting out waves of water to disorient you, and homing missiles that are near impossible to avoid. Now, it's only a matter of time before they alert their big boss. All right, no more running, or swimming. Time to die, Hullbreaker. Even with the protection of a submarine, this beast should be feared. It has a ton of health. I'm no coward though. I have a submarine. Ah, my submarine! The Hullbreaker broke its hull. Oh, that's it. No more Mr. Nice Bonks. It'll take everything you've got. But if you do manage to emerge victorious in this harrowing battle, you'll be rewarded with a chance at the Abyssal Chasm's most prized items, such as the Ortholance. This is a spear that can be used in and out of the water to lunge forward using waves of water. Best part is, the waves actually knock mobs back too. Perfect for a quick escape. Then, there's the Enigmatic Engine. Combine this with copper and some death glass to build your very own submarine wherever you want. You'll never need a potion of water breathing ever again. The Wicked Willow. Located in the new darker forest, this intimidating biome is unique in that it'll only appear once a player has chopped down one too many trees. And you'll find yourself cursed with mining fatigue and the world blanketed in a never-ending night, leading to excessive and unique mob spawns. All mobs have been cursed and deal poison damage with their attacks, including the Willow's cultists. They're not here to make friends, and their magic spells are as unwelcoming as their attitude. Yeesh! Where'd they learn to do that?
I actually went to a very elite school for men.
I don't care! Nobody cares! Ooh, new clothes. Oh, I look good. Aside from being a nuisance, cultists also have a chance to drop a piece of their robes upon death. And if you manage to get the full set, you'll soon notice that anytime you take damage, poof, you're out of there. That's right, these babies have built-in teleportation, which is gonna come in really handy in our fight with the boss. To get to the Weeping Willow, one must first find the 3 ancient runes scattered throughout the darker forest, each a piece of the puzzle towards reaching the tree beast. One rune lurks among the cursed forest mobs. Another is in the depths of a shadowy cave shrine. And the last is guarded by cultists in their forbidden lair. Shh, no need to disturb this creepy congregation. Aha! There's the final rune! And a bunch of books? Blah, 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 world domination, blah, blah. Oh, but this book looks different. Whoa! Magic books can be found in cultist camps as well, allowing players to fight back in style. Yeah! And now that I have all 3 runes, we can make our way to the center of the maze and place them down to unlock the Weeping Gate. Inside, the Wicked Willow lumbers. Upon a player's arrival, it will immediately unleash waves of tiny tree minions while attempting to trap unlucky players in its roots. Come on! And you'll want to break free fast before it sprays its poison fumes everywhere. Luckily, my teleportation robes can get me out of the gas in an instant, and my magic book helps dish damage from a distance. Oh, ow! Wasn't prepared for the earthquakes, though. This tree is crazy. I meant crazy in, like, the fun way. Ow! But if you can avoid the oncoming onslaught of attacks and keep dishing damage whenever possible, then you can take down the Wicked Willow to claim its reward, the rare Spirit Armor. It's an armor set that not only gives players a 50% speed boost, but also summons a wisp to fight by your side. Looks like I've got my own ghostly sidekick. Wonder if he'll help me fight the abominable Yeti, deep in the heart of the Frigid Frost caves, where even the bravest shiver in their boots. This feral creature awaits. The new Frigid Frosts biome isn't just chilly, it's a frozen nightmare. With powdered snow layered everywhere, it's a slow struggle just to walk. Even the mobs can't stand the cold. Anything that finds its way into this biome is fated to become a popsicle. Some mobs thrive here though, and on your search for the Yeti, you'll likely run into the new Icelager mobs scattered about. These illagers have a nasty habit of dropping ice chunks on you when you least expect it. I expected that! Before running away to do it again. Ow! But finally, once you've found the Yeti's ice cave, it's time to prepare for treasure! Littered throughout the cave walls, players can find items of all types stuck in the ice. I'm talking diamonds, tools, armor, and even ice cream? But wait, it's not just any ice cream. This stuff gives you superpowers. Eat some banana cream to get temporary wall climbing, strawberry for an extra heart of health, and chocolate for a sugar rush. Woo! I love sugar! Though, loot quickly, because the abominable Yeti doesn't like thieves. Don't let his fluffy appearance fool you. He's a fierce animal that'll rip you in half if given the chance. He's a charge in first, ask questions later kind of guy, but will also not hesitate to roll up some snow and kick it your way. Whoa! Oh, so it's a snowball fight then? Fine! Attack! If you can outlast his frosty fury and take him down, then he'll drop the Yeti chest. It's like Christmas came early. Stand by it and you'll snag the Ice Wand. This is a weapon that allows players to summon blocks of ice on their foes, just like Iceologers. And with enough luck, you can get the rare Frost Armor. Wear it to make yourself immune to freezing, while also slowing down any enemies around you, though obviously won't help you against the Leviathan. In the depths of the mysterious sunken city, this powerful and terrifying creature dwells. Down here, it's just you, the sunken city, and all its valuable loot, like this new music disc and this new weapon called the Sea Staff. It lets players launch homing projectiles at their enemies from almost any distance. It's perfect. Now, time to find that boss. Aha! Wait, no. What are those? Oh, Deeplings! Guess this place isn't as abandoned as I thought, because these new mobs called Deeplings can be found around every corner. There's the Deepling Grunt, which attacks with its spear. You've got Deepling Anglers that love to bring their pet fish into battle, until you kill it and its fish goes into a barbaric frenzy. Alright, I've had enough of this! I'm just here to slay the Leviathan! Show yourself, coward! Oh, This is the Leviathan! While it can stun players with its bite, it's very easy to avoid and... Ah! I can't see! It blinded me with its roar? Ah! I hate this! Oh, now it's tearing open the very fabric of reality and I'm being sucked towards it! This boss is crazy! But it doesn't stop there. The Leviathan loves to keep its distance and snipe players with an energy beam right from its mouth. Then it'll open even more rifts from the ground that shoot out dark energy beam and force teleportation when hit. It'll send out hordes of homing orbs to dish damage before pulling you closer with its tongue. Ah! I promise, I taste terrible! Which is honestly better than being grabbed by its tentacles, because there's no escaping from that. But you can stay alive long enough to deal the final blow. The items this boss drops are nothing short of legendary. You can claim the Leviathan Claw, which can be used as a weapon to attack multiple mobs at once with its long, gross, snapping tongue. And it can also be used as a grappling hook. Woo! Both in water and on land. But then, it also has a rare chance to drop the Leviathan Egg, which, when placed down and given enough time, will hatch into your very own baby Leviathan. It's very cute and will attack your enemies by shooting out little beams of energy. My very own squid son. Oh, what a good squid. Though it would die in a second if it had to face the Viking Lord. This brute of a boss brings terrible tidings to every world he spawns in. Found only on beaches inside of the new Viking village structures, he and his minions, the Viklings, protect their pillaged treasures. And believe me, these villages are full of the stuff. Wait, but what's that? Well, moving on. It's not just the valuable blocks you'll be wanting to steal, because they're also guarding some secret new items, like the Windhorn. This tool can massively help any player in a pinch. Surrounded by zombies? No problem. Bam! They're thrown backwards, giving you a moment to escape. Or you could use it to prank other players. Shall a beautiful day for... Though, what the Viking Lord and his Viklings really don't want you to find is the Champion's Helmet. When worn, this rare item not only gives players a major speed boost, but it also has a chance to smite your foes with lightning when they attack. Ho-ho-ho! You can't touch this! Just keep in mind, it has a long cooldown. Ah! Get off of me! It's easy to get swarmed by angry Viklings if you're not careful. And that's the one thing you don't want to do, because the Viking Lord is a unique boss that won't come out to play unless you've killed one too many of his minions. And now I've got no choice! Stay back! Let me go! Uh-oh. He's finally here! This brutal warrior will chase you down to the ends of the earth if you disturb the peace in his Viking village. He commands not only other Viklings to his aid, but the power of lightning with his double axes. His attacks hit so hard that you'll find yourself slowed with each hit, making you an even easier target. Ow! And if you think you've gained enough distance, he just hurls his axe right at you. Whoa! Take a chill pill! Wait. Looks like the axe got stuck. Haha, then now's my chance. Oh, wait, what is he doing? That golem from earlier? Oh no! When you get the Viking Lord's health down low enough, he'll enter his second phase, calling out to the heavens to summon their massive golem god to swipe at and smash you. While it doesn't move above ground, it can sink down below and rise up to reposition itself. It even has the ability to shoot a beam of energy straight out of its eye. While it is never an easy battle, if you wait for the proper moments to strike, you can finish off the Vikings and their golem god to be rewarded with the greatest treasure of all time, your very own Viking beard. I've always wanted to be a bit more rugged. Oh, there's also this axe of 1,000 metals, I guess. It sounds kind of lame, but... Whoa! I was so wrong! wrong! Not only can you smash down into the ground to cause a massive shockwave attack, but you can also swing it in wide arcs, hitting multiple mobs at once. And it can chop wooden blocks in a single swing. What terrifying power! Something much more terrifying, however, is the Broodmother. This abomination can be found burrowing deep beneath the surface of the overworld, in a biome known as the Crimson Caverns. These tunnels are nothing short of a maze, an egg-filled maze. You'll need to be extra careful because as you inch closer to this boss's lair, you'll start to notice more and more eggs littering the area. And if you get too close, they'll hatch! Ah! Gross! All it takes is just one egg to hatch, and then spiders of all shapes and sizes will make themselves known. Hatchlings are lightning fast and attack in groups, while the exploder erupts into flames. What's worse, though, is that the Broodmother can sense when her babies are being attacked and will immediately start to make her way towards you. But it's hard not to defend yourself when the rollers barrel towards you or the spitters start spitting their goo to keep you stuck in place. Ugh, ew! Back off! Ugh, you'll have to try your best to avoid them though, because the more you fight her children, the angrier and stronger the Broodmother's gonna get. This boss is as ruthless as it is horrifying, able to crawl around the cave walls and ceiling with ease. She loves to attack by shooting venom at players to inflict poison damage and nausea, though it's a lot harder to avoid her attacks if she ever gets a hold of you, because when she pulls you in, she'll immediately begin wrapping you up in webbing. You need to act fast and spam your attack to escape before she devours you, or it's over. Worse still, if she's feeling lonely, she won't hesitate to lay more eggs in the middle of battle, causing even more spiders to pour out into the battlefield, including her warriors. These are the Broodmother's toughest spawn, and will relentlessly attack the player with more strength than any of her other spiders. Ah! Stay away! It is incredibly easy to be overrun and die once there are too many spiders, so it's best to cut them down as quickly as possible before refocusing on the boss. I'm alive? Ha! Take that, you stupid spider! Once you've delivered that final blow, though, look for her drops, like the Broodmother's heart. This item, when brewed, will allow the player to control all nearby spiders and make them fight under your command. And if you're lucky, you might get some spider armor too. Wear the full set, and you'll be climbing up walls and walking through webs with ease in no time. You'll look pretty scary too.